Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Talkmen Tuesday. Sawyer and Angel back at it again. Sawyer!
Angel,
How are you?
I'm doing great. How's it feel to be old?
Oh, man. I feel like I'm 60. Just put me in the retirement home already. Hold on the intro. Oh, snap. It's going live. It's stuck. It's stuck. This is why I tested out beforehand. And yeah. Wait for it.
Everybody's looking forward to the podcast, yeah. Tuesday, Talkmen Tuesday. Everybody's looking forward to the podcast, yeah.
Bounce chicken wow.
So, how
Fish.
everybody in the comment section wish Angel a happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, I guess, technically, when you guys are seeing this.
Thank you. Officially 3-0. I can no longer say I'm in my late 20s.
Yeah. I think 30 marks, like, the first official monumental birthday. I feel like 30 is a big one.
Yeah. I think it's like 21, 25, you can no codependent for driving a car or something. Or renting a car. And 30 is like people reflecting their lives. What have I done with my life? I haven't done that yet. I need to do that.
You haven't had time to do it. You've been working too much.
It's like, I don't know, for sure, not necessarily this like 30-year mark, but like the previous year of like, okay, friends are getting married, having kids. If I want to have that in the possibility, like I need to like have somewhat of a social setting to find a partner, a mate.
I would start off by not calling them your mate. I feel like that's just setting yourself up for failure right at the beginning.
Right. I've been watching too many UK TikTokers live. Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
That's
You're
my
an
mate.
old bird. British people have very funny slang.
I remember one TikToker was defending like her friend, because like this other guy was like bashing him, and she's like, "That's my mate. You can't talk about my mate like that." What? I just want to say mate. Hello, mate. So yeah, I need to find. I don't know. How do people find? Sorry, how did you find your partner? Your
I was
mate.
looking in college. That's where I found my quote-unquote mate. I feel
Your
like
wife.
the dating apps, if I wasn't in a relationship, the dating apps would be the only way that I would do it, because I'm not going to go to a bar or anything like that alone without
Pick up a girl.
somebody.
Yeah.
Without like a group of guys.
So go
I'm
on
just
dating
not
apps.
confident enough in those settings to do anything like that. But I feel like that's where you would have to be. Or the gym, but I'm also not going to go up to somebody and talk to them while they're working out.
Yeah. I used to be able to do that in college, like go by the bar to myself. But like I knew enough people where I could like ping pong around like 5-10 minutes here, 5-10 minutes there, and call it a day. But now, yeah, I can't do that. Go downtown by myself, and then not drink too much, so I have to drive back home.
Yeah. Responsibilities.
It's a bummer you can't just walk home.
Yeah, we didn't know how good we had it. Or we did, but I don't think we realized the other obstacles that were going to be in our way in the future.
And the prices? Oh, man.
Yeah.
College prices versus downtown bar prices. What? I could buy a 12-pack for that price.
And I could be in my own home when I'm doing it. Like, I don't even be small talking with anybody.
Is it like self-serve? Let me just pick it out. I can open it for myself. Is that the extra $10? Yeah. So, I have to make an extra effort on that part. Because if I want kids, gotta find that wife soon.
Hey, you never know. That was gonna sound very creepy. I was gonna say you can always find an 18-year-old, but I'm like, that sounded creepy. Like, you don't have to be their age, but again, creepy. So we're not gonna say that.
I feel like 22. I don't know why. I feel like that's an acceptable age. Because, like, 21 is just crazy bar scene.
Mm-hmm.
So after that 1 year of, like, the crazy bar scene, or, like, you can go out to the bars and whatnot.
Yeah.
Then, like, you chill out.
Yeah.
Or, like, if they graduate college, usually that 1 year afterwards, it's like... I don't know, I remember seeing the video of, like, I kept throwing away all my college crop tops because now I'm out of college.
I mean, there's a lot of maturing that does happen. You're exactly right. So the youngest you would date, again, that's such a creepy topic, but we're going with it. You would say 22 is kind of like that cutoff point for you?
Yeah. If, like, under that, yeah. It's like, what do we have in common? And two, it's just, yeah. Maturity level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say you have to be out of college, whatever age that is definitely that sweet spot. So I think I'm around that same ballpark, 22, 23. Again, assuming I'm not in a relationship, which I am happily married. But I feel like that's any younger than that, then it's just weird. I feel like, because 21, you're still such a baby. And like, yeah, it's like, oh, first drink type of thing. But any younger than that, then that's just weird for other reasons.
And 21, yeah. 22, you have that first year out of the bar scene. And like, can't control yourself at a bar.
Yep.
Don't get hammered at a bar. Like, oh, what are we doing next? Especially if you're not in a college town where you can just walk home. I guess if you live downtown, that would work too.
Yeah, downtown was nice for purposes like that. Yeah, if you're living in a bigger city where you've got apartments, things like that. I guess that's not true. You can do that anywhere, but it just determines on what the scene is, like the other people that are there. Because in my city, like my downtown area, it's just a bunch of retired and older people. Like there's not really too many people our age, and so it's a very different vibe.
Oh.
Or high schoolers, which they shouldn't be in there anyways.
Yeah. You usually tell like which one are the high schoolers, which ones are not. Or college age.
Yep.
How much they end up drinking. 'Cause usually the tolerance is a lot higher than older adults.
But I would say a drink that college didn't really do justice were margaritas. If you know a cheap margarita from a nice margarita, and like that's what after college life is, when you can like actually afford a nicer drink and not have to do vodka waters or rum and cokes.
Rum and coke. I can taste the alcohol. Like, oh.
I don't think I could ever do a cactus cup again in my life. Like, imagine like one of the fruit punch ones, just how much sugary sweetness there was in it, just to try to get away from how much booze there was in that thing.
Especially if like you knew the bartender and he's like, yeah, I know you like a shot. Thank you, but like,
thanks, but stop, but don't stop.
He would just look at me and like pouring the alcohol in. I'm like, I want to tell him to stop, but like, he thinks he's doing me a favor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him go.
I'm still coming back for a second one, no matter how much alcohol you put in here. So like, you might be doing me a favor if you don't put that much in, but
I'm trying to be responsible now. Yeah, first like with 21, it's like, yeah, so much alcohol, and then you're like, no, so much alcohol.
Do you remember that one time where we were at Brothers and we did the they were having a special on like fish bowls or something like that. But it was me, you, Mark, I think Stephen O'Grady was there too. We just had a bunch of people. We did, okay, first or last one to finish the drink has to buy everybody another round. And then we had a chugging contest with these massive mixed drinks. Not a smart move, but man, college smart. Somebody gets screwed, but you might not be that person.
The tolerance was way higher. Yeah. Now I'm like, yeah, 6 beers and like I'm done. I'm like, this is gonna be bad. I need to start working out or something.
Yeah, I know the first drink that I have after this baby gets here, it's gonna be like a one and done. Like if I have, because I haven't drank in 9 months essentially. So it's like as soon as I have that first drink, it's gonna be like, okay, ultimate hangover coming my way. I'm gonna be drunk after the first margarita, because that's what we said our first drink was gonna be, which made me think about all that stuff. Was a margarita.
You get
it's
sober
gonna
with
be a one
Candace?
and done.
You get sober with Candace?
Yep. I'm supporting her. That's one of those things. It's like, I'm a social drinker, and so part of it's like, I'm not going to drink if you're not drinking type of thing. But then she was like, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Like, that way we can kind of go through this together. And I'm like, no, that's fair. Like, I don't need to have it. So it's been wild. Like, sleep has been amazing. Been having fantastic, like, sleep. I haven't had any issues there. But I was, and like, for whatever reason too, like, my face has cleared up after, like, the stopping drinking too, which I don't think there is, like, too much of a correlation there, but, like, I think that there is, which is all that matters. But
Well, better sleep, better rest, not a lot of stress.
yeah.
I've been getting 7 hours lately, and I'm like, I need to sleep 7 hours from now on, and be like, this is what I'm supposed to be feeling like throughout the day, energized, not just like, I want to go to sleep, I want to go to sleep.
I took a nap at 7 o'clock today, so
That's another thing. If I don't get 7 hours, I'm like, I'm gonna need to take a nap somewhere.
yeah.
And be like, okay, guys. My mom actually started exercising, I think, like 2 days ago. And she was like, afterwards, I was just tired, so I took a nap. I was like, now you know, I want to take a nap if I exercise in the morning.
I'm struggling.
And especially if I don't get those 7 hours of sleep and I go work out, oh man, struggle bus. So like, my body just needs sleep. I'm like, okay, body, I'll listen to you. Talking about the gym, how's the gym going for you?
I haven't gone to the gym in like a month and a half. It's been a very long time since I've gone. I think so. I finished all the books, so that was my one thing, is I wanted to finish all the book reading, and so I got that done. And so now that I think I've finished that, after the house gets in a good spot with like all the baby stuff, because like we've got a weekly checklist of things that we try to get done. So after we get to a point where that's good too, because like that's an excuse to like stay at home and actually be productive with things. So after all of that's done, then I think I'll probably go back to the gym a bit until the baby gets here. But there's probably, I'd say maybe another week of getting that stuff done. So got a little bit of time. But
Your top book for out of like the 5 sent you, now you read all of them, which was the top one?
I think I read through the 5 a.m. Club really quick. Like, that one was a good book. It was an easy read. I didn't know what to expect with it. It was odd because I didn't expect it to be like a dialogue the entire time, like a storytelling of like these friends that are figuring out what the program is, and then these strangers and then become lovers, and then all this stuff happens, and so it's like I wasn't expecting that. But that one, I would say that one was my favorite, and then I would say the second favorite would probably be Outwitting the Devil. I think that was the second one, just because it was an interesting concept, having conversations with people in your head, basically. So
interesting. Yeah, 5 a.m. Club. That guy did wonders with that book, and luckily, it did go. It did have like bestseller. Probably to this day, he's probably making a good amount of money. Wouldn't recommend his plus programs though. I tried them. Nothing compared to the book. I think the book does it justice, and I think he has other programs with it. But yeah, the other programs, no,
not so much.
Yeah, I like signed up for it, and I'm like, can I actually get a refund, guys? That's how bad.
Did they give it to you?
Yeah, they're like 100% refund, no questions asked. I'm like, the book.
Thanks. This isn't good. They're like, why does everybody keep asking for refunds on this? Like,
I think it was like 4 or 5 videos. That I'm like, wait, is this it? Like, really?
Oh, really?
This costs more than the book. I'm like, I feel like I got ripped off. Because the book's like $20, $30, and if you like actually pay attention to it, it gives solid advice on how to do it. Those other 4 or 5 videos, I was like, what? And it was like $200 for the extra courses. And I'm like, this is why I'm asking for a refund.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's like trying to capitalize off of popularity from something and just have it fall very, very short.
Mm-hmm. That was the one time I was like, nope, this is not happening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll see what happens.
What would you say your favorites out of all the books be? Because you've done the audio versions of them.
For sure, Outwitting the Devil and 5 A.M. Club are up there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Outwitting the Devil slightly wins it. Just the whole concept of that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if Outwitting the Devil like summarizes Think and Grow Rich fairly somewhat.
Yeah.
And yeah. And then the 5K Club is just like a practical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wake up 5 a.m., set yourself up for the rest of the day. Something you can control. It's like,
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I think maybe another reason why Outwitting the Devil came in second for me was just because I was Napoleon Hilled out at that point. Just because I'd done 3 or 4 straight Napoleon Hill books. So I was probably my body was probably just like, stop it, Napoleon.
I'm so surprised that you thought Think and Grow Rich was better than How to Raise Your Own Salary.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was just the dialogue. So it's weird because I like the dialogue piece of Outwitting the Devil. I like the dialogue piece of 5 A.M. Club. Except 5 A.M. Club is a very different dialogue aspect. But
he's a really good storyteller.
Yeah, but it was just something about it that did not work for me for How to Grow Your Own Salary. Like, it just... I don't know.
Think and Grow Rich, yeah. Lessons. It's like not made to entertain. It's like, but great advice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's like, it's like, oh, wow, great one to start off with, the one that's not made for entertaining. But it set the tone. It set the tone in a good way, I would say.
What you think about How to Win Friends and Influence People? That's another classic.
Yeah, I would say that was probably my third favorite.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't like, wow, I need to put this down because I can't read through it or anything like that. I think it was a good kind of buffer one. Like, nothing outstanding about it, nothing terrible about it.
I think you're also a great people person. And probably a lot of the information that was right there you probably already knew.
Yeah, well, it's just everyday life, you know.
You're a good, what is it, social butterfly.
See, and it's funny because I think we talk about it every once in a while, but it's like I view myself very much as an introverted person. Like, I need my quiet space, but if I'm in a social setting, I can fake it till I make it a little bit. But like tomorrow, for instance, we've got my company is throwing Candace and I a baby shower, and so we're going over there. And so Candace is coming into the office for lunch, and like they're doing baby shower stuff, and like a part of me is like, I hate being the center of attention. I don't want to do it. Like, I'll talk to people, but I'm just like, I don't like when the focus is on me, and so it's a very different setting. And she's the same way. She doesn't like when the attention's on her. And so I joked with her because, like, the wedding shower, bridal shower, wedding shower, all the attention's on you. And then we had we had one baby shower with her family and my family combined. All the attention's on you. I'm just like, I hate all these showers. Like, I would rather go there and not have to, like, have everybody looking at you type of thing.
That's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like, even like, for some reason for my birthday, I don't like celebrating my birthday because of that. I don't like to be like, have all the attention on me.
Yeah.
Like, it's awkward. So what do you do for your birthdays then?
What did I do for my birthday this past year?
Just go out to eat or something, dinner.
Yeah, I think I think I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. That's a classic. I think what I'm going to start doing, though, for birthdays is, like, well, I guess it's going to be different now with a kid. But, like, go to, like, a Dave & Buster's or something like that and just, like, have a fun night in that setting. Found out that there's a Dave & Buster's that's 15 minutes from our house, and so we're going there this weekend. Have you been to Dave & Buster's before?
I haven't.
It's, like, adult arcade stuff. And so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun, whether it's, like, crane machines, skee ball, like all that fun stuff.
Whew, that'd be nice. And it's like adult. I've just seen seen videos of it. Like it has also adult focus. So it's not just a bunch of kids going around.
Yeah, well, so Dave and Buster's, it's weird because like they have their adult focus, but it is still very kid family friendly too, and so you will have kids running around there.
Okay.
But I haven't been to one in probably like 7-8 years, and so it's been a while, and so I was like, you know what, let's go to it. So we're going this weekend, so it'll be interesting. But like the most recent one that I went to was in downtown Chicago, not Dave and Buster's, but like adult arcade theme, and it's like. It was fun because they had a bar, like you had to be 21 to enter, and so they had a bar, and like you can drink and you just play games, things like that. And so a lot of places have unlimited like plays for games, but like you have to buy a drink, and so like the whole goal is to keep you drinking, to keep you playing games, and so those are fun. I think the place was called Replay Chicago. Fun. And they do different pop-up themes, and so it looks like they did a Blockbuster Video theme. I went there when they did a theme for The Office. They did a theme for SpongeBob, and it's like they decorate the bar and things like that with the theme. But yeah, so that's my very long-winded answer of saying I don't really do too much on my birthday, but I'm gonna maybe start doing something smaller. Because again, I'm not a big celebrator in terms of birthday stuff. Just go out to a dinner and that's fine.
I'm like, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I can watch what I want to watch on TV or watch a movie that I want to watch and then go to bed at a reasonable hour.
Says the married man.
Exactly.
We got a Wingstop near me, so now I'm eating more Wingstop than usual.
Uh-oh. That's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Their fries are addicting.
It's like probably 5 minutes from the store, and I'm like, oh man. And then it's like right between where I do jiu-jitsu and my house, so I'm like, oh, this is bad.
On the way home.
Yes. Oh. And then there's a Starbucks too. Like, oh.
Yeah.
But I bought a coffee machine.
Oh, you did? What one did you end up getting?
Nespresso Virtual Plus. It's like kind of like a Keurig, but more like Nespresso. According to the reviews, Nespresso has a better taste than the Keurig. So we got the Nespresso with like a little skimmer to help with like milk and whatnot. So I'm now just looking at YouTube videos how to make your own drinks.
Yeah.
How to make your own caramel macchiatos and whatnot.
Cool.
And I'm beginning to realize the drinks at Dunkin' or Starbucks, why they taste so good, because like so much sugar is being put on into it.
Oh yeah, they know what they're doing. All the syrups, all of that stuff. Yeah, I feel like some people it's a shocker to them when they try to make their own coffee for the first time, and they're like, "Why doesn't this taste the same?" It's like, well, because you're not adding as much of the nice tasting stuff.
Like you put 3 pumps of cane sugar, 3 pumps of caramel. I'm like, this is 1, 2, 3.
And they know what they're doing.
And the milk, I try to do like the light milk. I'm like, yeah, this does not taste the same because you put light milk. Okay. 1 to 2% or like almond milk or something better tasting.
Yeah.
You go. And then like, I don't have liquid cane sugar, so we'll see. 3 pumps of that. Oh man.
Yeah. I'm sure you could buy Starbucks version of it. I'm sure they would happily sell that to you at a grocery store for a pretty penny.
Then
it's all about the brand.
There's like YouTube versions of like save money doing this. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at that instead of like going $5, $6, $7 each day.
Yeah.
I'd be like less than half the price of that. So that's also interesting.
Yeah, I saw that for matcha tea, but it's like you have to, like, just ground matcha. It's like you have to get a big block of it from what I found from my grocery store. And, like, it was like $16. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm committed enough to this to do this long term, so I'm not going to buy this. But, like, some of the stuff, it's like, there are cheaper alternatives, but it's like, I feel like it's the convenience factor of I'm not the one that's making it sometimes, especially over like the weekend or something. But
makes sense.
I got the new olive oil coffee from Starbucks. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I am not a fan. It was gross. I'm one of those people, I will give everything a chance. So I gave it a chance. Instantly regretted it. Oh, it just tasted so oily. For obvious reasons. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like oblivious to why it tasted olive oily. But man, that was a bad coffee.
Yeah, like when you mentioned olive oil coffee, I'm like, are you sure you named it right?
Yeah, it's their like Olieto or something.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, are you sure? Like, that's what you said.
Like Sawyer, it's olive oil. Like,
yeah.
I think you mean like
another olive. Yeah. Like, oh no. Oh,
yeah. No. Unfortunately, it was olive oil. My go-to there is the chocolate cream cold brew still, and so that was the even worse thing, is realizing that I could have had a coffee that I know that I liked. That's the risk of trying new things. You never know until you try it.
Oh, true.
Do you think that you are an adventurer when it comes to stuff like that, or do you like to stick to what you know?
I try out new things. If it's like a new flavor, I would want to try it and then go from there. But usually then end up like, which is my new favorite now.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going through with like this coffee stuff. Like, which one do I want to take, and then which one do I actually want to make each day. I just want straight coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much sugar I actually want to put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more conscious choice of just like hitting 3 pumps of caramel. I'm like, oh, the drizzle. I have control over it. But I could make content with it, so I think that's kind of cool too. Instead of just picking it up.
Yeah. Yeah, the drip. If you can get the drip. I guess on your new machine, I wonder if you can do the drip. But I know that sometimes in like the coffee talk, people like seeing the whole process happening.
It's fun. But yeah,
but you can get sugar-free syrups too. There are sugar-free syrups out there. Like sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free. There's a sugar-free caramel. I have no idea how you make a sugar-free caramel, because caramel is literally all sugar. But it's out there apparently.
I got the drizzle too for caramel.
Oh, did you get the Starbucks drizzle? Oh, you got the good stuff. That's it. Yeah.
We got the syrup and the actual like caramel, like the one that you put like on ice cream and whatnot.
Yeah.
And oh, this is bad. But yeah, going through YouTube videos, like which one. So many options.
Yeah.
I don't know how people to do it. Also,
now you're gonna learn to do the froth on the top and everything like that too. You're gonna be making specialty drinks.
I got a frother too.
Yeah.
I'm like, interesting. And just like mixing everything up. One of the videos like caramel macchiato. It's like people are surprised it's just a vanilla latte. I think we went over this one podcast, like a few podcasts. That like caramel macchiato. It's a caramel macchiato because it's not mixed. Once you mix it, it's a vanilla latte.
Yeah. Like, how weird is that? Like,
people are the guy who made the videos like there's a debate whether you mix it or not. I like to mix it, so he mixes it. It's like, well,
it's like, that's not it anymore. That's not it.
It's not a caramel macchiato. It's a vanilla latte now. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but then that's when you get everybody mad at you. Everybody who knows what they're doing, coffee snobs. They're like, oh, stop.
You got some comments. It's like, yeah, I was a barista, and people were surprised that caramel macchiato is just a vanilla latte, not mixed. I mean, interesting.
See, that's one of those fun little facts that I didn't know, And I don't think I would have known it unless like I would have stumbled across a random video or somebody told me. Because I don't think I would ever go out looking for that. But it's interesting. Like that's such an interesting thing.
And when I get the caramel macchiato, I just want to mix it.
Yeah, like come on.
Look at it. It's like, why you just order a vanilla latte? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because you can see the separation in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I just feel like if you give that to me, my natural instinct is like, I need to mix this. I don't want to taste these layers, but that's what makes it that.
Yep. That's what makes it macchiato. I'm like, what? And then, the first time I got a macchiato, that's what I did. I mixed it in it.
And then the person at the window's like, oh, my heart. Like, if you wanted us to mix that, I could have just mixed that for you.
Then I read like the whole Google of like, what's a macchiato? It's like, it's a latte, but not mixed. Well then. So you drink the you drink the milk, then the coffee, and then, interesting. Mm-hmm. But then also Dunkin' comes out with new flavors, and I'm like, you gotta try it, right?
When's the last time they came out with new stuff? I feel like them and Starbucks are generally on the same page, but like timing-wise.
I think, at least with their cold brews, they usually have like the regular cold brews, and then like one special cold brew certain, I don't know if it's a month or a certain number of weeks. Like right now, their cold brew is, let's see, what's their cold brew? Darn it, I can't find it now. Salted caramel cold brew.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And then they got their caramel chocoholic specialty donut.
That's what they like to do. They like pairing it with a donut.
Mm-hmm. All in on caramel. So I got that this past weekend. And Dunkin' people were very nice. They put 2 donuts instead of 1.
Oh, treating
like,
you right.
I'm like, what? What is this?
What would you say your favorite donut is?
It was stuffed, the one that they previously had on special, like the butter pecan stuffed donut. Not stuffed. It's not called stuffed, but it has like filling.
But just filled.
Yep. No, like that was good. And again, they just do specialty donuts, so it comes in and then goes out.
Yeah.
So that was good because it had the filled inside. I'm like, oh. Or like Boston cream's also good. Yeah. The one that they always have. Yeah, definitely Boston cream.
Yeah, that's my go-to. Boston cream donuts are my absolute favorite.
When I didn't go to... go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I've had some bad Boston cream donuts, and like I feel like the bad ones that I have are like the homemade ones. I like the stuff that you know is just made in bulk in a factory. Like it's just something about that consistency.
Probably didn't want to put too much sugar in it.
Because the one that's coming to mind is like it was just filled with the cream, and I'm like, it was just way too much. It was very thick. Where it's like with Dunkin', you don't usually get the most amount of Boston or of cream in the Boston cream. But like, I'm okay with that though. I'm okay with that for my $1 donut.
What I didn't know about like donuts, that always like surprised me because like I had to look up like what donuts were called to order at Dunkin'. Because like, what donut do you want? I'm like, I don't know any of the names.
Yeah. Normal one, please.
You want a classic one? I'm like, what is a classic one?
Yeah.
Glaze? Like, what is glaze?
Yeah.
Boston cream?
They're probably like, come on, man, what are we doing here?
I was like, yeah, go with that.
Well, it's easier when you're in like in person there too, because then you can just point to the ones that you want at the counter. But yeah, going through the drive-thru, you can't really do that.
Yeah, and then if you go in person, the names are on in front of it, so that helps out. But in the drive-thru, they're like, which donut do you want? I need to Google this.
Yeah, well, that's like if you go to like a Portillo's or something. When they take your order before you get to the menu, that annoys the heck out of me. Because I'm like, I don't know what I want. Like, I haven't had time to think. Like, why do you have a menu out here if I'm not even allowed to drive up to it? One of my biggest pet peeves.
The first time
That's a first world problem thing too. Like,
when I went to Portillo's, I just asked the lady. I was like, "What's your favorite order from here that you work here? That like, you work here?" So like she said that, and I'm like, "I'll get one of those."
well, what do you remember? What it was?
No.
No. I'd just be curious because they've got so much. They've got hot dogs. They've got hamburgers. They've got beef sandwiches. They've got salads. Like they've got like a lot of variety.
Mm-hmm. I just know. No. Yeah, I wouldn't recall. But I knew I had a shake included. I was like, yeah, just do what you were gonna do, and I'll order one of those because I have no idea what you guys have. I just heard about Portillo's and how good it is. So we did that.
Yeah, their shakes are very good. I just like I'm a sucker for a good vanilla shake. If you can make it like a good vanilla shake, I'm in. As soon as you start adding stuff to it, then I'm just like, eh. And by adding stuff, I mean like if you're like a chocolate crumble or a strawberry with whipped cream and sprinkles. Like no, just give me like a classic flavor and I'm happy.
Interesting. Do you want to do a BuzzFeed quiz?
Yeah, let's do it. Side note, the weather has been so weird recently, just with the smokiness from the fires. Are you guys getting
fire
hit with
smoke?
That? Yeah.
We got some over here too, and I'm like, what is going on? It's
just so foggy and hazy outside.
I was wondering that, and then a TikTok popped up. It was like, warning, the air pollution in like Illinois and parts of Indiana is because of the Canada wildfires. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They said like the air quality, exactly like you were saying, it was just super, super low, and like you shouldn't be outside. Like there's a warning for pregnant people that if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be outside for long durations of time, just because inhaling that's bad. And I'm like, well, first of all, if it's bad for one type of person, it's probably bad for a lot of people. So let's just make that a general warning. But.
What are the titles? Like, choose your favorite food from A to Z. Discover which large dog breeds you're most like. I'm like, that's 26 questions, just A to Z.
I literally said the exact same thing in my head too. I'm like, that's interesting, but no, that's gonna be a long one.
Oh man. If you tell me what you eat in a day, I can tell you what to make for dinner tonight. What?
Or the one underneath that, wake up and eat all day to reveal which Disney character you are. You make the decision between those two.
They disappeared. We'll go with the second one.
Okay. Wake up and eat all day to reveal which Disney character you are. Oh, did it disappear? I can do a BuzzFeed party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it Disney Princess?
No. It was just Disney character.
Okay.
All right. Should we wait for more people to join?
Yes.
We might be waiting here for a while. All right. So instead of 26, it's just 6. Woo. Alrighty. So, again, it's wake up and eat all day to reveal which Disney character you are. says the first one is choose your breakfast. And so there's a picture of some cereal. There's a picture of some pancakes with berries. There's a picture of, it looks like an English breakfast. They've got beans, mushrooms, hash brown, egg, sausage, all the fixins. And then it looks like there's avocado toast with an egg on top in the last photo. I'm going pancakes.
I've been wanting to try the avocado toast with the egg on top ever since like I saw a YouTube about it. I'm like,
what does the egg add? I'd be curious. Because I've had avocado toast before, but I've never had it with an egg on it.
Oh. Snack time. Potato Lays. It's like a fruit bowl. Chocolate. Or gummy worms.
Oh. How healthy are we wanting to be?
I'm going potato Lays with some like tapatio hot sauce.
I'm going potato Lays with some French onion dip. Now it's lunchtime. Are you having a hamburger, a hot dog, pizza, or just some French fries for lunch? I'm going hot dog. Give me that hot dog.
Have you tried a Chicago hot dog?
Every time I can get one, I get one.
Really?
I love it so much.
Oh.
It's like an extra bang for your buck with just how much stuff is in it.
I for the first time tried it this past weekend. Got a Philly cheesesteak and a Chicago hot dog. I'm like, oh. Don't go with hot dog.
The sports pepper adds a nice kick to it. When we went to the Taylor Swift concert, I got a Chicago-style hot dog. I think I was probably one of the only people that was in that stadium that got a Chicago hot dog that night. Because it's a lot of teenage girls, my wife, and me.
How was the Taylor Swift concert? It was good?
It was good. It was good. She did a really good concert. I told Candace, I joked, I'm like, this is the safest audience I feel like I've ever been in because nobody here can beat me up. Like, just a bunch of middle school girls and like obviously older people too, but just like I just feel very safe with this audience right now.
How was the parking lots? Were they filled with people who like?
Oh my gosh,
so filled.
So bad. We didn't get home, I think, until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up at 5:30 that next morning for work. Oh, I was dying. It was a very rough day.
Because you got everybody who's going to the concert, and what Taylor Swift brings out people who like aren't going to the concert, but they just stay in the parking lot. Like what?
Yep.
That's
people
insane.
Who didn't get tickets just chill out and wait, and they tailgate. So there was a ton of people there, and the worst part was, it's like it's so congested. Just because obviously everybody's trying to get to the same place and leave out of the same small exit.
One exit.
And so it's like after you got to a certain point on the highway, it cleared up a ton. But until you got to that point, you're literally stop, go, stop, go, stop, go.
That's when I would hate driving stick shift.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't stall. Don't stall.
Alright, pick a snack for the movies. Popcorn, nachos, stuffed nachos, M&M's, gummy bears. I actually had nachos today, so I'm going with nachos.
I'm going M&M's.
Ooh.
I love a good M&M. All right, let's eat dinner. We've got some tacos, which they look like steak tacos. Got some pasta, got some sushi, and it looks like jambalaya. There's clams, shrimp, rice, all in a big pot. I am in the mood for sushi so bad. So I'm going sushi.
I'm going tacos. I'm actually going to order some tacos right now.
There we go. See, we didn't need that other BuzzFeed quiz. We needed this one to show you about the tacos.
Finally, let's have some dessert. Ice cream. Then was like cookies. What are those cookies called?
Macaroons.
Macaroons. Like, this is a special name for those cookies. It's like a chocolate cake. And then the last one is what? Like, it's not. What kind of cake is that?
I think that's an apple pie.
Apple pie.
I think?
Some
Because
sort.
I see the sugar on top, which I know you usually do with apple pie.
Some sort
But
of
that
pie.
doesn't look like a typical... Some sort of random pie.
I'm going ice cream. I had ice
I'm
cream.
going ice cream, too. Ice cream just looks really good. All right, let's see our Disney characters. Hey, we got two different people.
Oh.
All right, you want to go first or second?
I go second.
All right, so I am Stitch. It says you're stubborn, rebellious, and hot-tempered. Despite this wild nature, though, you're also fiercely loyal and protective toward those you care about. You have a childlike curiosity which leads you to discover new things and explore new territories. Overall, like Stitch, you're known for your unique and quirky personality.
I got Dumbo. What a name! Dumbo. Both you and Dumbo are enthusiastic, intelligent, friendly. You have a gentle nature and an optimistic outlook on life, which helps you overcome challenges with courage. I like Dumbo.
That's gonna be your new nickname.
Dumbo.
Hey, Dumbo.
Dumbo. What movie is Dumbo from?
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
That was an easy answer.
I need to look up Dumbo. Dumbo.
It's a very old movie, but they recently did a like a quote unquote live action remake of it. I'm pretty sure.
1941. But yeah, there's a 2019 one version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 1941. Oh, you had a question of the day.
Oh. What's the question of the day? Do you celebrate your birthday as much as you used to? There. Topical for your birthday. We can do that. My answer is no. I definitely don't celebrate my birthday as much as I used to, and I think that's just because I'm in charge of celebrating it now, and so it's died down quite a bit.
Before your parents were in charge, we'll celebrate your birthday. Mom was like, it took me 9 months, so we're definitely celebrating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. No, I'm like, I just want to sleep.
I've been here for 30 years. I just need to take a nap.
I want a nap. Yeah, it was good. Good sleep. Oh man, sleep is so nice.
And on that note, we will let you all go to sleep, depending on what time you're listening to us. But let us know if you guys celebrate, or if you do anything fun for your birthdays, other traditions, things like that. And we can highlight some interesting ones next week. But we appreciate you all, as always, for taking the time out of your days to listen to us. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for us, let us know, because we're always looking to improve the quality of our podcast for your listening pleasure. Or if you have any topics you want us to talk about, let us know, because we are always wanting to give our expert opinions on your most questionable topics. But again, we appreciate you guys for letting us talk your ears off for an hour. But we will talk to you guys more next week. But in the meantime, stay safe, give somebody a hug, and make sure to tell someone you love them. But we will talk with you guys again next week.
Thank you guys.
Peace.